keep it real with you. I just wanna see from you what real to do. If I give you truth, can you keep it true?
What it do? It's your boy True Main, the truth to do it and never lose it. Back again with another video. And this is the Keep It True podcast. This is the episode number 7. Thank you for checking out this episode. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and leave a comment down below so I know that you're here supporting. Now check this out, man. I'm just going to get straight to it. Everybody's been talking about the Steelers, giving me hate, talking about their mid, talking about they barely made the playoffs, talking about the Steeler fans are delusional. Come on now. Y'all know the history of the Steelers, man. Steelers are damn near America's team.
Stop right there. He says, let me tell you a little story about America's team. He said in 1976, us Steelers, we beat the Dallas Cowboys in Super Bowl 10. And my dad, the chief, as they called him, Pete Rozelle was the commissioner. He calls up my dad and says, we're making our highlight tape. We want to name the Steelers America's team. That's going to be our caption. He says, the chief, he always had a cigar. He said he took a puff of that cigar and he said, Pete, let me tell you something. We are not America's team. We are the Pittsburgh Steelers. Tex Schramm took that from Dallas and ran with it ever since.
You can't hate on the Steelers. You could, but why would you? All we need is a few pieces, and we already in the process of that. We got our coach. We behind our coach, man. He got a year left. You know what I'm saying? He might want to retire. He might want to move on. You know what I'm saying? I'm rocking with him. I say sign him again. Sign him right now. You know what I'm saying? But if we don't, let's focus on getting a solid quarterback in there. Let's capitalize off the draft, and let's get the missing pieces that we need, because we're only a few missing pieces away, especially a quarterback. The quarterback is the key piece. You know what I'm saying? Like that separated us from a true playoff team and maybe even a championship team. We could have squeaked our way to a higher bracket in the playoffs, but you know, it is what it is. I mean, we were playing the Bills and the refs and the fans throwing snowballs and shit. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. We can't complain. Shout out to the Bills. Oh, speaking of the Bills, there's an actual curse when it comes to this terrible towel.
Lamar Jackson, they're all heartbroken here in Buffalo. There are tears all over the...
See what I'm saying? You can't be playing with the terrible towel. The curse always happens. So y'all beat us, and then y'all got beat by a team that you should have beat. You should have beat Kansas City. But I did bet with Kansas City. I should have missed all my bets. You know what I'm saying? Like, my bets was horrible. Like, speaking of that, let's get into that. I was all over the place. I was 1 for 4. That's a bad start. I thought Texas could keep it close. I was wrong. I thought the Niners would blow the Packers out. I was wrong. I don't know what I was thinking with the Bucks and the Lions. I guess really what I was thinking about is eventually the Lions, with their risky play and their risky decision making, eventually it's going to bite them in the tail. It didn't happen this week. Against the 49ers, that might be the game when it bites them. And I was iffy about the Chiefs, but that was the only one that I got right. So we just going to relish in that victory. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, bet at your own risk. You know what I'm saying? I'm not telling y'all to ride with me. I'm just saying if you want to. You know what I'm saying? And I know this is a bad representation of my picks, but just know I be knowing what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? My predictions for next week is I got the Chiefs. Right now they're plus 3.5 versus the Ravens. You know what I'm saying? I think the NFL wants Mahomes in there. I think, you know, I don't know. I don't really know if they're gonna win, but I think it might be like 27-24 type game. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's gonna be close. And if they get beat, it'll be probably about 3 points. You know what I'm saying? But they can win this. You know what I'm saying? Like the first quarter, we could really see like, damn, it's 14-0 already. You know what I'm saying? Then by the third quarter, I could see, 21-3. You know what I'm saying? Like, um, we'll see if Lamar can, go to that next level and really be the MVP and take him to the Super Bowl. I think he should be MVP regardless if he goes to the Super Bowl or not. But I think, the MVP that he needs to be is the MVP that takes his team to the Super Bowl, at least takes them there, you know. And as far as 49ers, I got the Niners -7 versus the Lions. Man, I think they got them, man. You know what I'm saying? I think this is when it bites them in the tail, like I said. And, I think it's going to be a blowout, like 37-14 types or 17. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I think they're going to, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if Debo's coming back, if he's going to be healthy. Hopefully he plays. You know what I'm saying? I love Debo's football game. You know what I'm saying? He could run it, he could catch it. You know what I'm saying? He's a great addition to that offense. You know what I'm saying? Their defense is on point. They only getting better. So I definitely not sleeping on them Lions. We'll see. Those are my predictions. You know what I'm saying? It's just two teams now. You know what I'm saying? February 11th, the winners of these games. I know y'all making prop bets. You know what I'm saying? Comment down below what prop bets you got. Do you got Purdy over, under, touchdowns with the passing yards? You got Lamar with the rushing yards. You have Mahomes with the passing yards. You got some receivers. What kind of prop bets are you playing? You know what I'm saying? Who you betting with? I'm with William Hill. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here in Las Vegas. So yeah, tap in. Let me know your bets. Let me know if you bet with me. And like I said last time, if we win, holla at me. Let's have a drink. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, y'all make sure y'all go subscribe and check me out on Mars Radio 209's YouTube channel. Got a new interview with an artist named Kev Mack. Just dropped. Y'all like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Give me feedback, show some support. Check out his music. A dope artist, you know what I'm saying? I'll be doing some more interviews. I'm out here in Las Vegas. Any artists, any comedians, any actors, any entertainers, any talented people, entrepreneurs, let's sit down, have an interview, chop it up, let the people know what you got going on. Hey, so check this out. I don't care what you got to say. Tupac is the GOAT. And this is why Tupac is the GOAT. Until anybody does what he has done alive and dead, he's the GOAT. Nope. Nobody's done what he's done alive yet. And all these niggas are still alive. And then when they die, they got to do what he's done. He made a top song in every category. Whether it's conscience, whether it's, about bitches, whether it's about black women, whether it's about, brothers keeping their head up, whether it's motivation, whether it's about money, whether it's about riding on niggas, whether it's a diss song, every category you could think of, he made the top of it. Like if you had categories of diss songs, he's at the top. Bitches songs, he's at the top. Conscious songs, he at the top. Songs about your mom, at the top. He didn't make a birthday song. Okay. He's not at the top of that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, come on. Like nobody's done what he's done. And then he died and then had platinum albums after that. Classic music. Nobody's done that. People drop after they die, but it's like not as impactful as his albums when he died, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you got to take that in account of being the GOAT. Like he embodies what rap and hip hop is, what being a black man coming up with nothing and using the talents of just being himself in his raw greatness. That's what we do. We take our greatness of just being ourselves. You know what I'm saying? We be on some fly shit. These rhymes come in our head just easy. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're charismatic. All this shit adds up to, you know what I'm saying, being marketable. You know what I'm saying? He marketed and packaged and understood himself before, you know what I'm saying, just leaning on what they want. He had a vision and he put his vision down, and we see it, and we still love it because it was real. It was a mirror to America. You know what I'm saying? It still is America to America. You know what I'm saying? And these other artists ain't doing that. It don't. A lot of this music we like and we love and we bump into ain't meaning shit though. It really ain't meaning shit. It really ain't. It's not gonna stand the test of time. But these songs that Tupac made are gonna stand the test of time. Like, this is the shit that we gonna show the aliens. And in 3028, I've had people say, "Oh, J. Cole, Wayne, you know, all these other artists, you know what I'm saying, Drake, they still like." I think All Eyes on Me is the greatest album of all time. I think Hit 'Em Up is the greatest diss track of all time. You know, I think that the life that Tupac lived was the greatest rap life of all time. I think his interviews were the greatest interviews of all time. I just, you know what I'm saying, the books, the poetry, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, I Get Around, two of America's Most Wanted, damn near the best collabs Snoop Dogg's ever had. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just the best of everything. You feel me? So, you know, that's my take on it. And, you know, everybody has their opinion. I just think that your opinion is wrong. And if you compare Tupac to Biggie, I think you're wrong right there because, you know, how many albums did Biggie have? I understand you can say, oh, you can have one album and, you know what I'm saying, and be the greatest, but his one album wasn't greater than Tupac's. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't, bro. You know what I'm saying? Tupac had Me Against the World and All Eyes on Me and Machiavelli. And Machiavelli came after he died. And then he had other albums after he died. That the only one that bricked was Loyal to the Game. And I liked Loyal to the Game, but I could see, you know, it did have some shit that was like kind of off brand. But, you know, even his Greatest Hits album, you know, it's like Tupac got some shit. And then Biggie had some shit. He was talented, but I think P. Diddy and his direction really pushed him to be in that label, in that category, to even be considered with a Tupac. And that's what made Tupac mad, because he's in jail and he feels like, you know, I got tangled in this web. You know what I'm saying? Got your gun in my hotel when I get caught. You know what I'm saying? And then now, you know, I get shot when I go to the studio and you in it. I don't know who to trust. This is your town. You supposed to be the man, but you ain't, you know what I'm saying, helping your boy. You know what I'm saying? So you either with me or against me. So, you know what I'm saying? And then now, oh, all of a sudden you the king, you the best. You the best and you the top while I'm in jail for some shit that I didn't do on some shit. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like, all right. You know what I'm saying? But P. Diddy was doing a hell of a job promoting and pushing him and transforming a lyricist into a hit maker. You know what I'm saying? Those are some hits. I ain't gonna lie. He had some hits. But it just wasn't enough to be compared to a Pac. I'm just saying. Pac had volume. He had quantity and quality. What it is, man. And a lot of these newer artists, they have a lot of quantity, but they're lacking the quality to be on that level. Not everybody even wants to be on that level. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes motherfuckers take it to a point where it's like, you know what? You the best. Like Eminem. Eminem be doing some shit to where it's like, oh yeah, you got that. I don't want to be rapping like that. You know what I'm saying? That's for you, I guess. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stick to, you know what I'm saying, spitting like this and getting my. I'm gonna grow for sure, but you doing some shit that's different. You know what I'm saying? That's you. That's your lane. You know what I'm saying? Like, will a motherfucker ever catch up to Pop? Possibly, for sure. You know what I'm saying? It might happen right under our nose. You know what I'm saying? Because it's hard to tell while somebody is alive. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people didn't realize how great Nipsey Hussle was until after he passed. You know what I'm saying? Which is unfortunate. I seen his greatness early. You know what I'm saying? I booked him for shows early. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, sometimes it takes somebody to pass and then they see his greatness. But I think even in Nipsey's greatness, his music hasn't impacted after his death like Tupac's did. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a different circumstance. You know what I'm saying? Tupac had Death Row. He had another album on his contract anyway. Machiavelli, bam, dropped that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the details of why the other music dropped. Uh, I'm thankful for it because I needed that. You know what I'm saying? I needed all that Tupac music and knowledge that he put into the music. You know what I'm saying? It helped me in my growth. You know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure there's some Nipsey music that is also that same way because while Nipsey was alive, I listened to Nipsey for the motivation that he gave me. I know he was turned up, active, and talking that shit, but at the same time, he had some motivation, and that's what I leaned towards when I would pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not going to pay attention to every bar, every song, every time. Definitely found motivation in Nipsey Hussle. It'd be nice to have some more Nipsey Hussle music in the near future. If not, I understand because, hey, if he wanted it out, he would have released it already. You know what I'm saying? So that's the fear too you have to where people could grab songs and verses that like I ain't even like that. It was on the hard drive, yeah, but that was just tucked like I didn't delete it. I don't delete shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, maybe I could have spazzed it up or chopped it up and made it a hook or something, but you know, this isn't me making that choice or giving that green light. So, you know, my legacy might not look the way I would want it. You know, even Tupac's legacy. If Tupac was alive, he might not like the way his legacy looks. But we'll never know because he's not here. You know what I'm saying? But that's not an excuse to just do whatever you want when somebody passed with their likeness and with their memory. You always got to think about that, and you always got to think ahead. You know what I'm saying? That's why wills and trusts and all these things are real important, especially in the Black community. You know, majority of us don't even have life insurance. Learn how to benefit from our life insurance while we're living and pass things down to the next generation. You know, I look at somebody like Boosie. I think Boosie is a prime example of a rapper that comes under the class of Tupac. Everything he's doing is something that I could see Tupac would have been doing if he would have kept living. You know, Boosie got a compound in Atlanta. Tupac was in Atlanta before he died. You know, so it's like, you know, these are the things like, you know, passing down, you know, this wealth to our children. You know, I don't understand these billionaires. They got all this money and they want to donate it when they die and then leave their kids with nothing. With nothing? I understand, like, you don't want to spoil somebody, but man, if you don't knock it off, bless me. I would never do my kids like that. I don't know. That's just me. You know, I don't have no kids yet. You know, I know it's hard to say what you will and won't do when you don't have it, but I'm gonna say it. I wouldn't do that. We gotta pass things down to our next generation. You know what I'm saying? Knowledge, wealth, all these things that we work for. We can't just give it back up. It's like that's what's wrong with us. That's what what's stopping us from growing. You know, the parts of us that are growing are doing that and are understanding that. That's what I do it for. You know what I'm saying? I grind, I hustle. I'm at it 24/7 for the sake of having enough to be blessed and bless my loved ones, my friends, and my family for sure. We going hard, man. 2024, man. That's the goal. Is y'all with me? Man, make sure y'all subscribe and hit that like button. Comment down below so I know you support, man. Let's go. Comment down below, you know, what things you can do to be greater and to live up to your potential. I know it's the beginning of 2024 and we got New Year's resolutions, but we don't need resolutions. We just need to, you know, figure out what we need to do and just do it, no matter what time it is or what day it is or what year it is. You know what I'm saying? I know 2024 we want to do more, but even if you wake up in 2025, you know, then it's time to get live. You know what I'm talking about? But it might be too late eventually, because you see the state of the world. They talk about wars and Korea testing long distance missiles. We got an election coming up. We're gonna be distracted. We got a big Super Bowl in Las Vegas. You know, it's things to think about, things to, you know, not take so subtly. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, 211, 9/11. Ooh, that's scary. Man, let's pray for everybody that's going to be at the Super Bowl. You never know when they want to make a statement. And that's a big stage and a big event to make a statement. I seen the latest in the Cat Williams news. Kevin Hart's ex-wife is finna go on tour with Cat Williams. One more time. Kevin Hart's ex-wife is going on tour with Cat Williams. And I'm just finding out this right after seeing the interview where Cat Williams is talking down on Kevin Hart. And matter of fact, he's been talking down on him for a few years now. They've been going back and forth. You know, it's just been reopened with this interview. But I'm just like, man, like, how would you feel if your ex was working with somebody that you have funk with? You know, like, I ain't gonna lie though. This is how I feel. I've never heard of her until now. I didn't know he was married to a comedian. So I'm hearing that she was writing his jokes and stuff like that. So it's like, okay. So if I never heard of her and now somebody that don't like you and you don't like him is offering her a job on the tour where she's going to be doing stand-up on the stage, not just writing jokes, you know, that's your fault. You know, you're supposed to pipe your chick up. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to put your girl on. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason, you didn't. You know, I mean, unless you was married to someone famous that I didn't know you was married to. I didn't know you was married to her, but I doubt that. So, you know, you might have dropped the ball there, and she went to your competition, and now she could feed him hella jokes, like just killing you, like just destroying you. Like, man, what was you thinking? You want to do a special with her? A movie? You tripping, bro. He about to turn her up. You know what I'm saying? That you can't hate, because now that's putting food on your kid's table. So it's like, but she making that money, helping him talk shit about you, giving him inside jokes and shit. Man, but other than that, it's like you can't trip. It's not like they getting married. You know what I'm saying? Like, dang, you gonna marry my enemy? Like, that's wild. That's wild. You know what I'm saying? But to get hired to do her dream job, I don't see nothing wrong with that. I commend Cat Williams. Another chess move, another fucking chess move. I don't even think it's that. I think he probably seriously sees her talent and is giving her a chance and a shot. And I think he's just like that. Everything I heard about him is like that. So shout out to Cat Williams, for being a stand-up nigga. Nigga that these niggas need to take notes on, because when you got it, you're supposed to, be a blessing, because you're blessed to be in that position. And when you keep it real and keep the Most High, as your guide and as your North Star, you can go so far. So, shout out to him. Hey, y'all, I appreciate y'all for coming through, man. It's the Keep It True podcast. It's your boy True Man. Man, check us out on the next episode number 8, man. Cop it when I drop it. You know how it is. It's the truth to do it and never lose it. Back again, and I'm out. Peace.
Say that I'm that nigga. Why don't you click on my picture, Google my name, click on my profile and scroll down my page. Freeze frame. It's gon' say that I'm that. It's gon' say that I'm that. It's gon' say that I'm that nigga. And I've been there. I've been in the city where the sin's at.